Hello, pure souls. Welcome to Healings. This channel make your soul more pure. Number 1. Make realistic goals. It's true that one of the key reasons people get lazy because they don't find anything challenging enough to stir them up from their slumber. But on the other hand, setting impractical goals can overwhelm you and may even send you down in a spiral of demotivation, indolence and guilt. Your objectives, therefore, must be achievable and stimulating. A long list of to-dos can be overwhelming, it can cause a sensory overload, and we end up ignoring all items on the list altogether. But don't let it overpower you. Instead, ask yourself the following. 1. What do I want to achieve at the end of the project? 2. Is this what I love doing? 3. Why is achieving this task necessary? Break down your daily, weekly, monthly goals into achievable tasks so that you can accomplish them one step at a time. Number 2. Create a plan of action. Specificity and direction can help you realize your goals faster, even if there is a hurdle along the way. James Clear emphasizes implementation intention in his book, Atomic Habits. He says that being specific about your tasks takes away foggy notions associated with them. This means making a specific plan for when, where, and how you will complete a particular task. Too many people try to achieve their goals without figuring out these essential details. For example, you might think to yourself, I want to start eating healthier, or I am going to finish my book this month, but hardly anyone ever talks about the exact steps they'll take to achieve these goals. For starters, specify what you are going to eat and at what time. Do you want to incorporate greens at lunchtime? Or do you want to cut carbs from your breakfast first? Similarly, figure out how you'll set apart time to complete that book and know how many pages you'll read in one go. Once you have an implementation intention, you don't have to wait for the right time. When the moment comes, you already have a predetermined plan to follow. Number 3. Get an accountability partner. Productivity expert Laura Vanderkam recommends getting an accountability partner who can hold you responsible for the unaccomplished tasks. Ensure your partner has a track record of accomplishing their goals and knows how to pull you out of the debilitating feelings left behind by demotivation and laziness. When you have someone to answer to, you will work faster and more efficiently. You may also care about making a good impression on your accountability partner, thus also increasing the quality of your work. Number 4. Avoid clutter and distractions. One of the biggest hurdles to motivation is the environment you are in. This means that your surroundings must be free of diversions, noise and clutter. You can make your space work-friendly by doing the following. 1. Personalizing your workspace. Imagine sitting down at a desk with a monthly calendar, a task list, and colorful pens all nicely kept in decorative holders, and your pile of files and paper properly stacked in a corner. Throw in additional photo frames, a motivational quote, or anything else that sparks your creativity for work. 2. Adopting a no storage policy on your desk. Your desk shouldn't be a dumping space for samples or litter. Make space for files and papers in your drawers or other storage boxes. With all the extra stuff on your desk all the time, you likely keep getting distracted. Number 5. Incorporate high-impact movement in your routine. There is growing evidence that shows exercise as a promising intervention to overcome laziness and increase motivation. Particularly cardiovascular exercises get the blood pumping in your body, which leaves you energetic and motivated to take on the day. However, going to the gym or picking up weights is not everybody's cup of tea. But don't worry, because other high-impact to moderate movements like yoga are sometimes all you need to feel like you can take on the day and power through your to-do list. Other examples of high-impact fun activities can be 1. Go for a hike with a friend. 2. Dancing to your favorite tunes. 3. Take part in a cycling marathon. 4. Join a kickboxing club with your friend. At the end of the day, it is all about including some form of activity in your routine, so it is better to do something that you already love. Number 6. Recognize your efforts along the way. One of the main reasons people tend to get demotivated is because they're too hard on themselves. Acknowledge that you are a human and that you cannot achieve everything at once. Start with completing little tasks and praise yourself for every little effort that you make. Negative self-talk and underestimating your abilities can derail you from your path. You have to be in your corner, even if no one else is there yet. Instead of saying things like, I know I won't be able to do this, tell yourself, this will be an interesting challenge. I will give it my best. Number 7. Make tedious tasks fun. Sometimes small, menial tasks seem so big and burdensome because they are tiresome and monotonous. It can be hard to muster the motivation to start something, but it is even harder to keep going at it if it bores you. Here's how to deal with tedious tasks. 1. Reward yourself. When you have something to look forward to, it becomes easier to overcome laziness and accomplishing tasks on your to-do list. Motivate yourself with external rewards like a spa day after completing a relatively challenging task or treating yourself to an expensive dinner. 2. Get a partner. Get a friend, a colleague, or sibling to pump you up and give you company as you do that dull, boring thing that's been on your list for ages. Having a friend or a partner to assist you certainly makes it easier to get things done. Sometimes companionship is better than solitude, especially if you know that you'll procrastinate if left alone. For example, chores like cleaning your room or washing the dishes will never be fun, but if you have someone to accompany you, chances are you can get them done more efficiently and faster. 3. Divide it up. Breaking down your tasks into smaller ones can make you feel less overwhelmed. For example, if your goal is to read 50 pages every day, tell yourself you will read a few pages every time you have a cup of tea. This way, you get to read a few pages every time, and before you know it, you'll have achieved your reading goal.